right, guys, good afternoon to all of you. This is Cal once again. Today is the 3rd of May, afternoon MAO. All right, going to start right now. Okay, so let me just push my screen and let's just go. Okay, all right. Can you see my screen? Okay, all right. Okay, right. Today is the caption is will be Charlie Munger versus Tom Lee view on cryptocurrency. Now this is going to be fun because as you know, Charlie Munger is the the longtime business partner of Warren Buffett. All right, in this Berkshire, and of course Tom Lee is now the red hot hedge fund manager who predicted the movement of the Dow Jones, and he was really pitch perfect, right? Everything was really going at the right way. So that is what is happening right now. These two have two different views in the market, and today we will look into what views they have. You'll be shocked at some of the views mentioned by both parties. Okay, so let us begin. All right. Now, disclaimer as usual, do note, okay, everything that I share here is basically for your learning and understanding, for your references. So please, before you trade, be very careful, all right? Any of such activity, you must know that, right? You have to know that you must do your risk management, your financial condition checking through. Because today, if after my sharing, I'm sure some of you will be very excited and you may jump in to buy or trade the cryptocurrency, and that's what I fear the most, okay? So I want you guys to, make sure you're taking care of that aspect. All right, so if I count next 5 seconds, if you're still staying on, that means you've accepted the above and identified me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so you're staying on, then I will just continue. All right. Now, is cryptocurrency gambling? Now, let me ask you guys, what do you think? Is cryptocurrency gambling? Can you answer me? If you yes, hit the word gambling. You say no, just key the word no, N-O. I want to see what's your view here. So, do you think that cryptocurrency is gambling? Let me hear from all of you. Right, how many of you are online now? I cannot really see. 40 of you guys, okay? So what do you think, guys? Is it okay? Eric say it's not gambling. Cheng say nope, it's not gambling. Anthony say no. Allison say no. Susan say no. How about the rest? Jasmine will say no. All right, cool. We have 6 no's already, and there's no yes. Kenna will say no. Simon also say no. Philip say yes. Okay, Philip say yes. Okay, Bridget say no. All right, cool. Okay, so the thing is this. Is it gambling? Now, I will say this upfront to all of you. If it's gambling itself, right, then this is a calculated gambling. All right, put it this way. If you say it's not gambling, right, okay, if you say it's not gambling, right, I'll say that there's some element here because you're buying something that's the intrinsic value is almost zero. Okay, it's not like a piece of asset whereby you like buy a land, the land is physically there, or you buy a stock, the stock is there. Of course, the stock can come to zero. So Bitcoin, Ethereum can also come to zero, but the probability of that happening is almost very difficult. And of course, for that current price to go down to zero, right, I don't think it just slam down to zero immediately. You had to go through a phase of slowly come down. So I would say that, right, it's all about calculated risk, okay, for this aspect here. Okay, so because of that itself, right, you can take a look at this one here. I collected this from all the, on different cryptocurrency groups. Okay, I think it's very funny. Right, like this guy, all right, he said that, right, Dogecoin is not a bubble, it's a people's crypto, which is what people are saying right now. And this is the one that I think you can relate on this, right? I think there's a picture, not the real person. It's just I show you that, right, Dogecoin is just a meme, right? It's not a real coin. People tell you that it's going to flop. It's worse than gambling. I might have throw your money away. And they told me to start at 0.03 cents. Now, obviously, now Dogecoin is now at 42 cents example at the high back then. So it's how many times? It's more than about 12 times, right? So imagine if you have put in 5,000 and 12 times is $60,000. Obviously, I think you will cry. Okay, I think this is a very good one. My entire portfolio is crashing down. You can see that. But Dogecoin upside, right, is the one that's holding it. Yeah, I think this is something we can relate very well, right? So I also been basically telling friends around me, just buy some Dogecoin and just put it aside. Doesn't matter whether it work or doesn't work. End of the day, it's just that, let's see. If Dogecoin now at 30 cents, okay, can really go up to $3, is 10 folds, right? Then from $3 go to $30 is 100 folds. And from $30 to $300 is even more. And if $300 can go to $3,000, is crazy. And if from 3,000 go to 30,000, I think that's a madness. Okay, so the question is this: there's no asset class can go up by what 10,000 fold. All right. So my point is this: just buy long. All right. It's just like buying a Singapore penny counter. Even a penny counter, even it goes up, right? It takes maybe 10 years for it to reach like $30 if it ever goes there. So I think that this is a tryout lah. You cannot be too wrong. Other than you spend money buying lottery ticket, 4D Toto, right? You buy this, it's physical. We don't know how far will it go, but the chance of you buying a $30 lottery ticket, chances of you striking, I think you know the answer lah. It's pretty low. Okay. All right. Get an idea now? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So hopefully I'm not advocating you guys to just jump in to buy recklessly. Yeah. Okay, so what did Charlie Munger say? All right, Charlie Munger calls Bitcoin disgusting and contrary to the interest of civilization. Wow, very big word. Now, FYI, Charlie Munger is a lawyer by practice. So just that's why his word is direct. No give face on. Okay, so Berkshire Hathaway Vice Chairman Charlie Munger calls Bitcoin disgusting. All right, I don't welcome a currency that is so useful to kidnappers and extortionists. All right, yeah, we understand that because anybody can have Bitcoin and can use it. And let's say now if I'm conducting illegal activity, I won't ask for fiat currency anymore. I'll ask you for Bitcoin. That is how crazy things have gone to be. All right, and he's already 97 years old. How does he look like? Nah, this is how it looks like. Okay, so some people say, this guy is way too old. He doesn't know anything at all. All right, yeah, I mean, I can see from your point, but still, it doesn't mean that way. So this is Charlie Munger. And of course, this is what he says. All right, he really hates the Bitcoin success, okay? And doesn't like it at all. And he felt that this whole development is really bad, okay? Now, of course, Warren Buffett was with him because this is their so-called once a year, Berkshire, gathering, right? This company meeting. All right, so Warren Buffett was asked by Warren Buffett, very smart. Warren Buffett, okay, he did not really answer the first question on Bitcoin. Then when talk about this one here, he said, okay, I'm all right on that one. So you see that. So both of them are not happy with it. But again, like I say, they were also, like Warren Buffett was totally disagree with technology shares back then, right, in 1999. But of course, what happened is that, right, the NASDAQ really crashed. So he got it correct. But in later part, when the NASDAQ bottomed out in 2008, and run all the way recently, right? He only jumped in to buy Apple at the very latest stage, right? So doesn't mean that he's always correct. All right, of course, same thing for Charlie Munger. All right, so end of the day is how do you see it, right? So it is, I'm not going to ask you guys who is better or who's correct, but I'm just informing you that this guy is a billionaire. So obviously billionaire telling you this, how you feel. But again, like my point is that they're almost 1 century old, all right, and Bitcoin trading currency, Bitcoin, this thing is pretty new. So we don't know whether they really understand the whole blockchain thingy lah. I'll leave it there. Okay, oops, sorry. I haven't do the power presentation. Give me a minute. Okay, just give me a minute. I haven't do the PowerPoint anime yet. Sorry. Okay, now this is the Ethereum versus Bitcoin momentum, right? This is something I want you to understand this. This is actually quite interesting, okay? Now, all along, right, when Ethereum move up, Bitcoin will always move. And in fact, you can see clearly, right? Actually, most of the time, Bitcoin is the one leading Ethereum, right? Ethereum is one in green, Bitcoin in red. It was only until 15th of April, okay? 15th of April, right? When there was some regulatory body coming in and say that about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, that was where the divergence came in, 15th of April. And of course, Bitcoin went all the way down until the 23rd of April. And at the same time, is that right? Ethereum also went down, but interestingly, by the 20th of April, 3 days before the bottoming out of Bitcoin, Ethereum on its own started to rally, and it went even higher than the last high. Can you see that? Then after that again, when Bitcoin tried to recover, it did also. But when Bitcoin came back down again, Ethereum also came down, but this time around you can see it went higher. And now the best thing is that Bitcoin is only like probably 50% to 60% from the high. Ethereum now is at new all-time high level. So that's why I've been telling you guys, if you have the money to basically consider to hold Bitcoin, you can consider to actually buy Ethereum. All right. How many of you have Ethereum in your portfolio already? Can you key the word Ethereum, ETH? If you already bought this, let me know. If you already bought Bitcoin, Ethereum, right? Let me know. All right. I take some picture first. Right, how many of you have Ethereum? Anthony have, good. Simon, you also have, very good. How about the rest? I have about 46 of you guys online right now. Anybody else? That's all? Jimmy, good. Ethereum, okay. Anybody else? All right, only 3 of you. All right, I'm going to say upfront on recording, okay? I'm not kidding you guys. Really consider to buy some Ethereum, ETH, into your portfolio, all right? Okay, really. Simon, well done. Yeah, buy some. Just keep it there. I don't know how high will it go, but I got a target for you and not come from me. It come from this guy. Yeah, who this guy? This guy. Thomas Lee. Okay. All right, or Tom Lee. All right. Now, Tom Lee, okay, basically, right, his firm gave Ethereum a price objective of 10,500. Wow. Ethereum now is only 3,000, okay, around there, right? So we're talking about 3 times more than today's price. So it means that you put 1,000, you get $3,000 back. You put 5,000, you get some big money back. So the question is this: why is it possible? Well, I believe I don't know about 10,500, but my personal target is about 5,000. Yeah, my personal target is 5,000. Why is that so, right? Tomorrow during the MAO, I'll cover more in depth on this. I'll tell you exactly where Ethereum is going to be spent on, where it is going on, what as a business model. Today, I will just touch only. Tomorrow, I'll cover more on Ethereum. But I'm telling you this, I'm basically seeing that you will go to at least 5,000. All right, in case you want to ask me, who the hell is this Thomas Lee? You look like Ultraman. This guy? This guy should know, right? This is the same person, okay? Okay, Tom Lee, remember? Now, Tom Lee, in my opinion, is one of the best Wall Street analysts I have met for the last 10 over years. All right, I did not met, sorry, I know him, okay, through online CNBC. I mean, there's so many analysts I have saw on CNBC, but none of them left any impression on me under Tom Lee. Now, it's not because he's a Chinese in a way, but because when he calls for it, right, he's dead accurate. So for me, it's right, looking at his face, he also got chubbier over the years. So to me, is that right, he know what he's doing. And of course, I read his article and it makes a lot of sense. So he's looking at the price target of 10,500. Now, when would that be? All right, then when would that be? Well, you can take a look at this one here, this from Fundstrat. Okay, they discuss their target. So they are targeting that this Bitcoin will be able to hit 100,000 in the near future. Now we have 53,000. So he's saying that, right, he didn't really put a target date, right? He says that, right, over the next few years, right, Bitcoin will hit about 100,000. And when that hit 100,000, Ethereum will hit 10,500. So if you look at, right, a lot of these charties and those Bitcoin whales, or at least those marketeers, are all looking at this Bitcoin to hit 100,000 by probably 2 years' time, right? Even myself. So by theory, the Ethereum will also hit 10,500 in about 2 years' time. So think about this, all right? You're talking about if really Ethereum from now 3,000 go to 10,500, that's about 3 times your capital in just 2 years. I mean, this is much better than investing in stocks or investing in anything else. All right, so this is something that I want to share with you. But again, don't quote me. This is from Tom Lee. But don't forget, Tom Lee is not a billionaire. Charlie Munger is. So again, you have to think, who do you trust more? Charlie Munger or you trust Tom Lee? So can I ask you guys, who you all trust more? Tom or Charlie? Right, let me see your answer right now. There are 52 of you. All right, so I must get at least 20, right? I want to see 20 answers before I continue. Okay, Charlie or Tom? Who do you trust more? Okay. Okay. Edwin, Tom. Alison say follow you, Tom. Anthony, Tom. Han Yu, Tom. Lauren, Tom. Kenneth, Tom. Benedict, Tom. Charlie is Ethic. Benedict, you very young. Tom by Fred, Simon, Tom. Nancy, Tom. Charlie, Philip is Charlie. Okay. Okay. Peter is Tom. Bridget, Tom. Tom by Tan. Tommy, Tom. Jerry, Tom. All right, so we have a lot of Toms here. Okay, all prefer Tom, right? Now, if you ask me seriously, right, I will also take Tom as my target for the, I will also take Tom, but just that Charlie maybe is more like telling you, you guys may want to, be being cautious of the win, just in case, okay? All right, so, yep, I'm also a Tom guy. All right, I believe that he'll be correct in about 2 years' time, okay? That's my personal take also, okay? All right. So there's another reason. Oh, I haven't updated. Sorry. Okay, there's another thing that's now ongoing that is going to be crazy. I'm not too sure you know or not. Okay, is this one here, Dogecoin? All right, Dogecoin. All right. Again, you see on the internet, they say it's supposed to be a joke, but it's happening, right? So apparently now there are people speculating that Dogecoin will become $1. Wow, what do you think? Now, Bitcoin is about 53,000, 58,000 now. This Ethereum is about 3,000, right? Dogecoin is about 33 cents, 35 cents. All right, how many of you think that Dogecoin will become $1 soon? If you think that Dogecoin will become $1 soon, please key the word Dogecoin, Dogecoin. All right, let me see how many of you think that Dogecoin will hit the $1 mark. All right, now this is actually ongoing right now. Apparently, they call Elon Musk the douche father. Okay, all right, it's just like the Godfather, yeah, the douche father. All right, why is that so? All right, what's something is going to happen this coming Saturday? This coming Saturday, we're going to see something incredible. All right, apparently on the news right now, right? Okay, Elon Musk kept on tweeting that about this thing called SNL. Now, what's SNL? Saturday Night Live. Okay, this is a very, very famous variety show, and of course, apparently there are some saying that he will be online or even hosting it. So that is whereby creating a lot of hype in the market. It just keep on having a lot of hypes. So this is whereby we are all looking at this. We're not too sure whether this will happen because when I check on Google, apparently, right? Okay, they are saying that the SNL cast wouldn't be forced to appear with controversial host Elon Musk. Oh, really? So he become a controversial person, okay? And SNL cast members mock Elon Musk ahead on upcoming hosting gig. So basically, in short, right, people doesn't want him, okay, apparently. So, but the market says that if he actually go on SNL, he'll be very popular. And if you actually say anything with Dogecoin or say something about the Dogecoin, right, likely Dogecoin price will go even higher. So that's why this coming Saturday will be very interesting. All right. Again, Elon Musk, I'm not too sure what he's doing this, but definitely he's enjoying himself. So for me, I also think that let's give it a try. Okay. So let me see how many of you guys are into this Dogecoin. Oh, so quite a few of you are. Okay. All right. Okay. So this is what is happening now. So let me just check the price of Dogecoin at this moment. I go to this Coinbase or CoinGecko. Okay, let's take a look right now. Before you update. Okay. Come suddenly jam up. Not updating. Okay, my site is not updating. Never mind. Surprising. Okay, Bitcoin is at 58,000. Ethereum has just broke 3,000. Oh, yes, 3,001 already. Wow. BNB also went up. Okay, XRP is still there. Dogecoin down, in fact, 38 cents. Okay, this is interesting. All right, 3,100 Ethereum. Congratulations to those who remember this, what I told you guys to buy. Well done, man. Okay, so, sorry, my bad. Okay, let me just, I was rushing a little bit today. Hold on, sorry, let me just do something here. Okay, so this is the overview of what happened. Okay, on our trading on our Ethereum on last Friday. Bitcoin on Friday. You can see that our indicator KCX gave a very clear indication that color change from blue to green. All right, that's where our KCX gave us a signal. And after that, this is where we went in to buy our Bitcoin, and we actually made some money. Then after that, it came back down again. Another round of this KCX came off, and we call for buy, and we make again. Then after that, right, there were two trades that were by the KCX did give us a signal. But if you notice carefully, for those who are TWB trained, you notice that you couldn't enter because the market is a flat top. And both instances, you're not able to enter because you need to buy above the opening price of the entry bar. So because of that itself, right, there's no entry. That's why we put a two now dollar-fight trades. And the next one, right, we waited for this one. This was good. Straight away, right, from 54,000, we went long all the way, and we are still holding it. Yes, we are still holding it. This is really incredible, right? So let me show to you now our day trades on our day trade now. You can see that. Yeah, we really purchased it, and using a risk of about $200, we have made $200 on a day, so we hit our target for the day. But that is not the end. We have one more position. We held on from 54,000, right? I told you guys we bought at 54,000, and we put a stop loss at 55,000 because we know that it's going up, right? Because the time was 57,000. We actually put at 55,000 to over the weekend. So to protect ourselves, we have a $500 of buffer. And this morning, we shift it up to 56,000. So now Bitcoin's at 58,000, right? So we are also in a driving seat already. Now we're going to have 57,000. So you can see that right now, we just keep on doing this. We protect our profits, right? Now we actually have it at 57,000. So we are doing this to protect our position. We just need to make sure that, right, we are able to do it properly. So this is how our TTT traders are doing. Excellent, right? So if you want to be part of this, to join the TTT traders, right, just contact us on the site. Okay, pretty cool, right? Okay, so that is how our trading is live. I'm going to tell you this, no one trade Bitcoin live like us and present our case. When we win, we show, we lose, we also show. I mean, no one probably in Singapore does that. So I hope you guys appreciate and like our sharing, okay? All right, so that is the Bitcoin side. Let's look at the technical side for today's Bitcoin, shall we? Okay, let's look at today's day chart first. Now, today's day chart is very lovely. We have the CCRY on a day chart. So color change, we should be buying onto our Bitcoin. All right, this is where we go in to buy. Our stop loss is placed here. Okay, so entry to our stop loss, and we are holding this position. So basically, look, everything looks good. All right, KSI is there. The bills are in. No blue bars at the bottom. So I think as long as Bitcoin can stay above 58,000, we should be able to challenge the 60,000 soon. Okay. So overall for Bitcoin, we are looking at the upside potential to be about 60,707. This is the KCB level. We suspect that Bitcoin will be going towards there. Okay, that is Bitcoin. Then how about today intraday trading? Let's take a look. Go to the 5-minute chart right now. Here we go. All right. So this morning, This morning we have a KCX blinker here. Okay, can you see that? Blue turns to green. Okay, and then we waited. Then we had to wait for the color to change from red to yellow. So once it turns from red to yellow, that is where we come in to buy. Stop loss place here. So this is your entry. This is your stop loss. And if this is X, right, you can see the market went all the way up to many X's. So 1X, 2X, 3, 4, 5, 6. Easily 6 X's. All right. So if you risk $100, you could have made as much as $600 as of this morning. Of course, this trade was done very early, so we actually technically missed it, okay? But it's okay, no worries. But now, how about today's market? Let's take a look. At the moment now, we get to see two more KCX right now. There's one over here. And we have one more right here right now, okay? So you can see over this period of time, there is no color change. Red is still red in color, only now. So we just went in to buy Bitcoin right here. Yep, so now we are losing a little bit, but it's okay. Like I say, for us, losses is not very main concern. We are just here to make money by end of the day. That is more important. If you're going to just struggle to make sure that you can win every single trade, it's going to give a lot of stress to you as a trader. So we don't need to really do that. All right, and you can see I'm doing it live right now. This is real live market, which you can see not many people will do that, because you must have a very comfortable system that you can see it works out in general perspective. Okay. All right, so that is Bitcoin for us. Let's look at Ethereum, shall we? Now, Ethereum is beautiful. You can see that the color changed red to yellow. That was where we call for buy on Ethereum right here. Stop loss was here. So already this is the X, and the market have already given easily 1X already. So that's why, again, for day chart trading is very good. It's very good for day chart trading, especially for Ethereum. Very good. So every pullback is a buy, actually. Every pullback is a good buy. Okay, got it? All right, so how high will Ethereum go? Well, basically, like I said, my target is 5,000. I don't know where would that be, but I know that it won't be too far away. So likely, I would say that maybe we hit 5,000 by end of this year. So now it's 3,000, we're aiming 5,000, and that's not too bad, right? That's about nearly, 60% from here. So you can wait for a next pullback, then you buy again towards the 5,000 mark. That's one way to look at it. Another way you can do intraday trading. Intraday trading, you just take to the 5-minute chart and look out for KCX. So you can see now, we have this one very clear just now, moments ago. Okay, the KCX was blinking. You see the red bars. You just have to wait for a moment. Once the button from red to yellow, you just go into buy, and that's it. And now you're already up by $50 to $100 just trading Ethereum. That's how simple it is, guys. You just have to wait for it to pull back, wait for the color change to happen. Okay, with a pullback first, KCX blink to green color, look at the bar, red to yellow, go into buy, and that's it. That's how easy it is to trade cryptocurrency. Really, no need to do other things. You just have to follow through, and that is how we trade our cryptocurrency. Is it easy? If it's easy, right, can you key the word easy right now in the group chat? EASY. If it's easy, please key right now easy into the group chat, because it's really easy, right? It's simple, it's easy, and it's most important, very consistent. You see that we have never changed. I never tell you to look at this. You don't draw very crazy Bollinger Bands or dry moving averages down it. Don't you do that. You just have to follow the colors. That is why it has become so easy for so many people using this. Cool, right? Right, if you think it's easy, please go hit it easy. I have about 61 of you. Right, I'm quite sure it's easy enough. So can I get about 20 easy? All right, thank you, Philip, Susan, Anthony, Han Yu, Peter, Eric, Mariana, Allison. All right, thank you, Lawrence. All right, how about the rest? I got so many people, 61 people online now. I'm quite sure you guys should be able to see how easy can this be. Okay, all right, thank you guys once again. So that is the Ethereum and Bitcoin for our TWB chart. How about we use this one? Okay, this one, let me just show to you. Okay, don't get confused, huh? Okay, let me just take away this one first. Okay, first of all, you can see that from the highest point to the lowest point recently, we do see that the market has pulled back. Okay, has pulled back above the 80% mark. That is very critical. And then it has pulled back to 85%. So remember, I told you before, right? Whenever Bitcoin comes down to about 85% to 80% level, it's always a good buy. And if you're doing it right, you will actually make money for the last 3 waves. And this time around, once again, we call for buy on Bitcoin. We were rewarded. So excellent, well done. Now, the only thing is that now it's having a bit of resistance. Is that right? From the high to low now, right now, right? The 61.8, which is about this price here, is showing a bit of resistance right now. That is 57,886 level. Okay, I make a nice number, like 88. Now there is a strong resistance at the 61.8 level, which happened to be the 57,888 level. So which means that, right, if let's say you want to look to buy into Bitcoin, right, there should be some resistance at this moment. But if the Bitcoin can cross this 57,888 convincingly, then I can tell you this, Bitcoin should be challenging the new all-time high again. All right, so 57,888 is a very strong resistance. That's why by traders, if you're not comfortable, you can consider to buy, take up some profit first at this area. You can buy it cheap. If you say no, I want to keep it for long term, then you just wait for this price to break first. 57,888 level. Okay, so that is the Bitcoin. Now, in terms of moving averages, you can see the moving averages is very clear. The MA 70, all right, has done a very strong support for Bitcoin at about 56,300. Then, of course, the MA 11 shows very strong buy-up momentum. All right, it was supported back then at 52,700. And now you can see very clearly the Bitcoin is all holding above all the MA. So the MAs are very deadly accurate. Very accurate. See that? This is where the support were, and this is the second support. So every time you just have to wait for the MA to touch only, right, and the market rebound, you just go in to buy, you're pretty safe for this. So this morning, right, you can see this morning, there was a MA 70, the level was 56,377. And now already, if you have purchased it, right, you're up by $1,500 just like that, just following one MA line. Isn't it incredible? Really, it's that simple. You cannot get any better than that. But of course, it's because we use a special MA numbers, so only my student would know. All right, hopefully you guys caught it. Now for Ethereum was really no man's fight. Like you can see all the way it went up. Wow, don't even come down at all. So what does it tell me? It tells me that, right, just keep on buying and then set your SWL if you are if you feel that it's a bit dangerous. Now do note, you can see that the last time we see Ethereum, right, the RSI go crazy was back in December. Okay, so you can see the RSI went crazy before there was a huge pullback on Ethereum, but after a few days later, it was new all-time high again. So this RSI is not the best way to actually give you to justify this lah. But of course, you want to play it safe. Maybe when this Ethereum hit 3,200, maybe you want to just take some profit first, let it pull back down. Then again, at the lower end, you buy. I think this is the better way to do. But if you're scared that this will be the running away horse, then when you can just wait for the pullback, then buy it cheap. Okay. But I'm still saying that, right, Ethereum should see 5,000 by end of this year. Okay, that is my personal take for Ethereum. Okay, cool. All right, so that is the analysis on Bitcoin and Ethereum. For that, part one has been over. Now look at part two is the financial market for today. Let's take a look for financial market today, shall we? Now, Hang Seng today continued to sell. Today, you can see that this morning, we were expecting Hang Seng to go higher, but for some strange reason, Hang Seng sold off. Now, China A50, you can see, wow, look at the selling. This is really incredible, right, on the future side. Now, I'm not too sure what's happening to China A50. I haven't had any news yet, but you can see very clearly for today, it basically was the opening, the MLP, I'll show you, the MLP was somewhere around here. The China A50 failed to go across it and then pull back, broke below the MA30, and wow, look at the way it sells. This is actually quite bad. So I'm not too sure what's happening in China's side, but definitely to this holiday, right, for them. So not too sure what's happening, but this is not good. And because of that, it spilled over to Hong Kong, and Hong Kong is now coming down. Now, I forecast that Hong Kong will be coming down to 28,163 earlier. I think later on, we should be able to see it. Right, that is something quite crazy. And if this is going to maintain, probably we'll see a KSI jump, but it's jumped down one, which means that, right, there is a potential to see Hang Seng trading even lower in the weeks to come. So this is something not very good, but not too sure what's happening right now. Okay, then we look at the Dow Jones. Now, Dow Jones is still basically fidgeting around the opening price. Today got no pivot. So no pivot means what? That means use the opening price as the guidance. All right, there's some resistance on the top, about 34,030 level. KSI is green, so that's why the market can't fall as crazy as what you saw on the Hang Seng. So will that create another zebra? It is possible. So there's a zebra previously, another zebra right now. If it happens to be closing in this manner, that means seriously we're going to have very, very incredible big movement coming in. So, I mean, I seriously don't know which way the market will be going now, but you can see from triangle point of view, this is going to be either a big upside or a big downside coming in. So if you ask me, I will pick the downside because the upside seems to be capped. All right, downside looks more possible. But again, we have non-farm payroll this Saturday. Who knows this Friday? Who knows, things may change over. Now, NASDAQ wise, you can see it's back to opening price, so flat because KSI is red in color. So when KSI is red in color, most likely there should be some selling in the market. S&P also try to recover, but KSI is also red. So that's why S&P is also selling off at this moment right now, but it's still hovering above the opening price. Okay, all right. Then for DAX today has just traded. It has gap up, but seemingly muted on the upside. KSI is red, so if the market fails to cross pivot 1, likely DAX will be coming down. Okay. All right, FTSE is closed today. FTSE is closed today, so no FTSE. Okay, how about oil? Oil today is also trading on the downside. At the moment now, oil is trading lower. All right, there's a TSCB level at 63.42, and now it seems that it's crossing below it. So if crude oil can't stay above 63.42, crude oil do have a chance to come down all the way to 62.49. Okay, so that is all the indices and commodity. Let's look at the one that you guys want me to do is gold. Wow, look at gold today. Now, today gold is strong. And I told you guys that if the gold stays above OP today, gold is going strong. Now, KSI is green in color. No blue bars at the bottom. Opening price is here. So as long as the market stays above OP, it will be a buy. And indeed, it's already happened. All right, now do note the day before was a BNB, right? So you can put this 2 point in as a form of resistance and support, okay, for this market. Now, today, why is gold going up? Let's just take a quick look at we take a look at the US dollars. Let's take a look. There should be a good reason for that. Okay, so let's take a look. Well, US dollar is also moving up. So that means that the gold is going up on its own. Or is that because there's some fear ongoing and someone buy gold in anticipation? We don't know. But at least for the dollar index, you can see it's surging, right? So it cannot be. That means there's something else that actually involved here. So someone has some agenda. I don't know, not too sure what is that. But traders, you just be very careful on this, okay? All right, so that is gold. And of course, we look at silver. Silver also recover, as you can see today. Silver is trading above the MA and is trying to now go above the trend line that I draw. Okay, so that is something to watch out for today. All right, so that is probably all. There's nothing more I can share with you. All right, hope you will make money today. And remember what I told you about the Hang Seng. All right, Hang Seng, most likely there is a small chance at Hang Seng to tap 28,163 later. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this afternoon MAO. All right, I hope that you guys have bought some Bitcoin, bought some Ethereum, some Dogecoin, all right, some BNB. Just buy them, keep it, and who knows, in about 6 years down the road, right, you may be thanking me for one of them. Okay, all right then. Till next time, this is Cal signing off. Cheers, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.